RV manufacturers recommend that you grease your axles on your RV about every 10,000 miles, and I just had a new axle put on our Lance 1985. I was told I ought to add a little more grease to it just to make sure it has plumb. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how I actually do grease the axles on our RV. Alright, so the easy way with a dual axle trailer is I just build a little ramp, get it up 4 orange blocks, and that then frees up your other tire to spin. Now when you're going to grease these, you need to be able to spin them as you're putting the grease in, so you slowly work it through. It's also how I would change a tire. If I need to change a tire, I just carry enough orange blocks to be able to lift one up. So we're going to do these one at a time. And so the first thing we need to do is I need to pop this cap. I'm just going to use a flathead screwdriver and just kind of start working it around, and slowly that will pop off. Next, inside here there's going to be like a little rubber seal. I just need to gently pull that out as well. And then what that's going to do is it's going to expose like this little grease nipple. That's your easy lube, and this is where we're going to attach our grease gun fitting right to that. You're going to want to make sure you have lots of paper towel, because what's going to happen is we're going to slowly start pushing in. That's going to push out the old grease, and I like to just have paper towel to start wiping that old grease out as it comes out. Once I see the new grease coming through, then I'll know I've put enough grease in to change it out. Now in this case, I'm not necessarily looking to change the grease. This is a brand new axle that was just put on, and I was told that I might want to just add a little more grease after we had a few miles on it. I'm still going to try to push out and find the old. So as I'm pumping this in, I just want to keep this tire spinning. Now you don't want to pump too fast because we don't want to blow out any seals in here. So you just want to take your time doing this. Keep that tire spinning. And now I'm able to see I've got grease coming out. Now a couple things I'm going to tell you. This is a new axle, and they clearly did not put a lot of grease in it because it's taken me quite a while to get flow grease. And I'm seeing right there, hopefully you can see it on camera, there is some dark grease, but basically it's my new grease coming through. So if you ever get a new axle direct from the manufacturer of the axle, make sure if you have it installed that they go ahead and grease it really good, because you can tell they didn't with this one. And so it's a good thing I'm doing this now. So why am I concerned about these? Well, if we don't keep them greased, lubricated, smooth moving, these can overheat. You can lose everything. I've seen some crazy videos of people who have lost entire axles going down the road. It can be dangerous. It can do damage to your RV. And so about once a year or every 10,000 miles, at a minimum, you want to re-grease these. Eventually, you're probably going to want to repack these, and if you don't want to do it yourself, like I don't want to do it myself when it's time to repack, then I will just find a local garage or truck shop I can take it to, and they will do that for us. So I've had this done before at a shop, and it's not that expensive, but for just normal lubrication, this I can do myself. This grease gun I picked up at Harbor Freight for, I want to say, about $16. So, okay. That looks good. I think that's all I need to do on this one. So now what we're going to do, pull our grease gun off. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and place our rubber seal back in. And this one's going to be fun because this one's all bent. I'm not sure if it came when they shipped us the new axle or if when the company that installed it bent it, but it looks like I can get it back in there. And again, the reason this is important, we got to keep like dust and stuff out, and that kind of worries me. Again, lots of paper towel will be your friend. And now we'll go ahead and place our cap on. Now let's get our trailer backed off, and we'll do another tire. All right, let's go ahead and do the front tire real quick. Like I said, I think I did these back at the start of summer. I'm just going to check them since we're working on this. see this one's not bent. Came off real nice and easy. Till you see the clean.
Like now, coming up?
Well, this is kind of still blackish purple.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a dirty, you can kind of see it's a little dirtier than what we're putting in. And in a minute here, we'll start seeing some more translucent, kind of cleaner. And that tells you pushed out all the old. And that's how simple it is to actually grease the axles on your RV. Now, I'm no expert at this, and you definitely should do your own research, follow the instructions in your owner's manual, but it can be done. If I can do it, most likely you could do it too. Hopefully you at least found this helpful and enjoyable. And until next time, everybody, we'll see you on down the road. Good night.